It's been a busy week, but at the same time, not too crazy. I'm still going to talk about it, most certainly. It's hip hop till the day that they bury me. I mean, people ask me what I'm listening to currently. As they go on and on, I play them a song, and then ask them, what's wrong? You're the one who asked me to play something from my phone. Never mind, bro, I'm gonna leave. It's time for the Bar for Bar Weekly. It's the Bar for Bar Weekly for the week of August 7th, 2020. This week didn't really have a whole lot of news like last week and the week before, but still some stuff to talk about. First off, apparently J. Cole's trying to try out for the NBA. At least that's what Master P is saying. And, I mean, it's fine. Let him do whatever he wants, I guess. I mean, we already know that he can hoop, so. Also, the Detroit Pistons were like, hey, come out and try out. We'll see if you got what it takes. So, who knows? I mean, if J. Cole goes to the NBA, I mean, what difference does that make? Let him live his life. I'm sure there's people out there like, nah, he shouldn't be in the NBA. Like, bro, if he's good enough, just let him live. Anyways, Waka Flocka this week was on Drink Champs. And he said a bunch of stuff, but the main thing I want to focus on is his compliments to Big Crit. Basically, he was saying that like Crit is super underrated, especially as a Southern artist. And this quote here, where he said, "Yo, if God asked me, how do you want to rap?" I'd be like, "Let me rap like Big Crit, but put some entertainment, how to entertain with it." I mean, yeah, Crit for the longest time I feel has been underrated. People have their opinions. But I guess his point of saying make it entertaining kind of, I don't know, at that point it's kind of like, well, you can make it entertaining, but then you kind of lose some things while making it entertaining. Not always, but that happens. And I've seen it happen. Anyways, if Waka Flocka wants to rap like Big Crit, by all means, go for it. I'm here for it. Moving on, Raekwon went on IG Live with Elliott Wilson from Tidal this week to celebrate the 25th anniversary of Only Built for Cuban Links. If you haven't checked out the podcast on that, do so. He pretty much had an announcement to make during that Instagram Live. And that announcement was that Only Built for Cuban Links 3 will be coming out. And it's the final one. Like, this is a trilogy. This is the last piece. That's pretty cool. He didn't say when it would be coming, but the way he said it made it sound like it was ready. And like, he was about to drop it right then and there. But clearly, that is not the case. In some sadder news, Frank Ocean's brother, Ryan Bro, has reportedly died in a car crash earlier this week. Rest in peace. And I know his relationship with Frank and his relationship with just a bunch of people in the community has been pretty impactful. And it's there, so it always sucks to lose someone. Speaking of which, the Chicago drill scene lost a pretty important person this week too. FBG Duck was shot and killed in downtown Chicago. So rest in peace to him as well, and condolences to both the families. Like, that's just a bummer, really. Sway Calloway of Sway in the Morning and Yo MTV Raps has been nominated to be inducted into the National Radio Hall of Fame. Seeing as he's one of the few radio personalities that I actually know by name, I feel like he's pretty deserving of it. I mean, he's contributed a lot. Plus, I mean, he's from the Bay, so kind of have to want him to be there. He deserves it for sure, though. I think they're still taking votes from the public, so go vote if you can. And 6ix9ine's back in the news. But this is just because he did some silly shit. Or silly shit happened to him, I guess you could say. So he hit up Charlie Sloth from Fire in the Booth and was like, hey, I got some things I need to say. Let me hop in the booth. To which Charlie Sloth replied that the booth is only for people that can actually rap. This was the conversations they had in DMs, and then Charlie Sloth posted on Instagram. And then just kind of alluded to more rat comments. I just thought it was funny. There's really no real news in that. It was just funny. Joel Santana is finally out of prison. If you don't remember, he was originally arrested for trying to bring a loaded gun in his carry-on back in 2018, back when we were able to fly. And then he tried to run away. So, anyways, glad to have him home. We also got a lot of news from Griselda this week. So first, we got last week we knew that Boldy James was going to be dropping a tape on the 14th, which is next week. And, it's confirmed again. But we got a confirmation of the album art, as well as the name of the tape. So this tape is going to be titled the Versace tape. And this is his Griselda debut, like the official debut. I'm guessing The Price of Tea in China wasn't technically on Griselda, but now we have Griselda release. And this is going to be fully produced by Jay Versace and executive produced by Westside Gunn. So that's exciting because Westside Gunn's been doing pretty good with kind of curating these sort of albums and tapes. We also got a release date for Conway's next project, From King to a God, which is going to be dropping on September 11th. To accompany that announcement, he also dropped the track Lemon with Method Man. My breakdown for that's live too if you haven't checked that out. And the final bit of news is from Dave East. And he basically just confirmed the release date for Karma 3, which will be dropping next week as well. So we basically have this week was packed full of music, and next week's gonna be the same, I guess. That brings us to music releases. First off, IDK and JID featuring Kenny Mason, Serial. That track's wild. Then Anderson .Paak released a remix to Lockdown, which features JID, Noname, and J-Rock. Then, obviously, like I mentioned already, Conway and Method Man dropped Lemon. Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion dropped WAP. I'll let y'all figure out what that stands for. Flatbush Zombies dropped Afterlife, which is produced by James Blake. And now, as far as albums are concerned, Amine dropped his technically third album, maybe it's like second album because 1.5 was kind of a mixtape. But anyways, he dropped Limbo, which is pretty cool. And I feel like every time we hear a new project from Amine, it's a completely different sound, which isn't a bad thing. We also got a drop from El Orange and Solon Brigham, Marlowe 2, so follow-up to the 2018 project, I think it is. And finally, Felt 4. Felt dropped the fourth Felt project after 11 years, and I am so happy. I was very excited. You guys saw how excited I was when they dropped that single track. And I was really hoping that they would actually drop this album, but kind of assumed they wouldn't. And now we have it. So I'm really happy about that. Anyways, that's really all I got. Let me know in the comments below if there's anything I missed that happened this week, and if there's other albums that I should check out. Also, like and subscribe if you want to see more weeklies. I really just do roundups every week, and then just other videos throughout the week. Go check them out. Anyways, thank you for watching, and please stay safe out there.